A little bit more. There we go. Now I can start this shit. Do. That's not what I wanted. I wanted groups. Fuck. Do. Group. Sorry, I know this is boring right now if anyone's watching. Fucking Facebook, you have to like start it like this before you can do anything. Really annoying. All right. There we go. That's good enough. Can't do that, so let me try this. See if it'll show up. It don't. Okay. Twitch. Alright, so I played this game. I got decently far. But unfortunately, my game started freaking out, so I have to do a new run. Not gonna let me over the tree. Alright, do it this way. Fuck you, tree.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over.
Oh, I have to go through all this shit
If you
again.
deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home, and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino, and then put all your winnings on red, but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding, and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend, and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here. Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll...
Hold on a sec, guys. Just do this so it doesn't just show that stupid ass little block. Let's bug the shit out of me on my... Aha. There. Now, that should go away, right? Right? Fuck. Alright, whatever. Just get rid of it. What the fuck is that? I don't know where that is. Fuck. That. Aha. There we go. Okay.
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking.
Yes, I'm aware
The author of that
Sexy
game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products. In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery.
Why'd I do that? No.
And the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
Fuck. Okay.
Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game.
I've never heard him talk.
It might take you an
much.
hour to get over that
like
tree.
Straight.
And a lot of people never got past
It's
it.
like certain
Prod and you
triggered,
poke
like,
at it,
later.
exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game
Get
worlds
on
are
that
fake.
part of
You
the
can be
rock.
completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real. The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding,
Alright.
and that makes the game uniquely frustrating.
We're at my favorite fucking
But I'm not
part.
sure Jazzuo intended to make a frustrating game.
No.
The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas.
Make sure, because last time, yep. Last time I had a bunch of like shit going on at the same time. I want to make sure that doesn't happen.
And that can be like working with
Come on, get back there.
quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
Fuck you, light! Go away, OBS. Fucking way. Okay, does he finally shut up now? Okay. Up we go! Get on the rock. 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 Oh, fuck. On the rock. Okay. Son of a bitch! No!
Oh,
Fuck!
you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration, a real punch in the gut.
Shut up, Bennett Foddy. Okay. Not enough momentum. No. We're going back down. Okay. Not enough swing. Okay.
Oof, sorry about that.
Shut up, bitch.
Oh, it happened again. Keep on trying, don't let it get to you.
No! Okay. Alright. Go. What did I just... Oh, fucking Xbox controller. Get out of here. Alright, let's go, Cauldron Man. I know you have a name, but I forgot it. No. Fuck. Okay. Not what I meant to do, but it works. Okay. No. Alright. On the little rock. Something about Arkansas, I know. No, no, no. Okay. No, 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 fuck. Oopsie daisy. No. Okay. No. No. Fuck. Oh, God. No. That almost ended terribly. Okay. On the rock. No. Fuck. Slippery ass rock. Up the light. I lost all my fucking progress too, which really. No! Fuck!
This thing that we
really
call
blows,
failure
like,
is not the
was all way
falling
up,
down, but the staying down. Mary Pickford.
See, the highest I'd gotten was the like little fucking like all the furniture, and then my game just like was not loading properly after this update. So, oh Jesus! So I tried to do a new game. You need a dick. Fucking music. Yeah, so I lost all my progress. I had to go all the way back. That means I have to hear all this stupid dialogue as I go.
Going down the road feeling bad. I'm going down the road feeling bad.
No, son of a bitch.
Going down the road feeling bad, and I ain't going to be treated this way. Oh, play them blues up, boy, play.
Back up here. Nope, did not extend as much as I needed to.
Down in the jail on my knees. I'm down in jail on my knees. Down in jail on my knees, and I ain't going to be treated this way. They feed me on cornbread and cheese. They feed me on cornbread and cheese. They feed me on cornbread and cheese, and I ain't going to be treated this way.
Fuck, no. Up there. Now.
Let's go to town, boys. Hey, buddy.
Wow, that thing's really behind.
Oh, no, no. $10 shoe fits my feet. A $10 shoe fits my feet. $10 shoe fits my feet, and I ain't going to be treated this way. Going where the weather suits my clothes. I'm going where the weather suits my clothes.
Here we go.
I'm going where the weather suits my clothes, and I ain't going to be treated this way. Ole, ole, ole.
On the rock.
Turn down, boy, turn down. Hey!
Okay. That was not great. Nope, did it again.
The soul would have no rainbow, had the eyes no tears.
Son of a bitch. Does that really stop it? Wow, Facebook is so annoying with their live shit. Can't have stopped it, right? I can't tell if it's
Yes.
still going or not.
John
It's
Vance
just a
Cheney.
Piece of shit. Move back. Oh, yeah, it definitely did. Did it? No, it mustn't have. It's still going on there. Whatever. I just won't know how to end it. Up we go. Found it works best on the barrel. Okay. Now. No. Fuck. Going back down. Can I make it back? Nope. Shit. I swear, I at one point got this, like, figured this thing out, but like, I stopped playing and then I just don't have it anymore. Shit. Shit. No. Bad Cauldron Man. Fuck! God, this section is definitely the hardest for me. I don't know why. Stay still! Stay just still! Okay. Oh, that's too much, that's too much, that's too much. Get back up the thing, get back up the thing. Back up the thing, no!
You've done this part before.
Let's see if this is working. Seems to be. Yeah, I guess it is.
You know it's possible. Just do what you did the first time.
Oh, fuck off. Needs a little more push than that. Jesus! Nope. Okay. Here we go. This is the one! It's not the one. Okay.
For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects. bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened, because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context, and once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds. Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age. And you can build culture out of trash. But only trash culture. B games, B movies, B music, B philosophy.
This guy's such a douche.
Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it.
Okay.
Grand, infinite, and unsorted. There's 3D models of breakfast, Gen X's fanfic novels, Scan magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on LiveLeak. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed GIFs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten, untitled.
Get up the slide!
Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds, until some newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering, disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight.
Actually, fuck, I'm just gonna stop.